Welcome back to the VTuber News. This is Salvi, the one who resides on the right side of your screen most of the time, and I'm here now just to remind you guys that I do have a goal for, at the very least, until my birthday in June. I would love to be able to reach 20k subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and continue to watch these videos whenever you have a chance, I would really appreciate it. Just a small reminder, of course, and do enjoy the rest of the video. It looks like he has done it again. Mujin has found himself in hot water because of, well, a video that he's made and the side that he's decided to take when it comes to everything. So, what are we talking about? We're talking about the situation that happened recently with Deme, the one where she originally made a tweet that wasn't really such a bad one of putting a limit, a boundary on whether she likes NSFW at this point. And, moving forward, doesn't want any NSFW done to it for her. And people criticized, like Chibi Reviews criticized that, they had been someone that has been openly retweeting people who have done NSFW of them. NSFW, of course, meaning not safe for work, which means it's not something that you would ever show in front of your boss, that type of stuff. Regular, art, usually you would, but a lot of the art that she was retweeting, at least that's what Chibi was saying, is art that you usually would not show at work, would not have out there at work. Like something like this, for example. Something like this would be safe for work, but there are things that would be not safe for work that even she was retweeting, and that's what Chibi was saying. She ended up putting out something that said, aren't you the one that got cheated on? And that opened the floodgates to other things about, her getting railed on live on stream. A lot of people started talking about that. That would have never popped up if she had just taking the criticism on the cheek, on the chin, or whatever it is, whatever the saying is, I forget what the saying goes, and actually just not been crazy, not gone fully wild in responding to someone's criticism. Yes, you could say Chibi Reviews isn't innocent themselves, and they're not, but it was just, all of this happened because she thought that people were attacking her personally. She took it personally, and she went for a very low blow, below the belt attack, when all Chibi Reviews and other people were doing was just, actually criticizing her, not actually attacking her. And, that's where the whole her getting actually railed by her boyfriend on live stream came about, for a stream that a lot of people were saying was stimming. I thought it was stimming, but, people were saying that she got railed live on TV. Well, on TV, but, on stream, that's what I mean. Then later on, she did an apology that was very non-apology, and saying, Chibi Reviews was a piece of S, and then continuing to dogpile on him, while saying, I do apologize, or whatever. A non-apology, which people didn't like. And then we have Mujin. Mujin came out recently with a video. This video here, how did one post make Deme end up in a feud with another content creator? Deep dive into her past, the unearthing of a VOD where people allege she was getting railed. Here's an objective look into one of the most viral disasters of 2026. And immediately you had people, Chibi Reviews is the main one that I'm talking about here, who did criticize and said such a disingenuous video and thumbnail with multiple points being flat out wrong by Mujin. Again, last time that he came out with something like this, he ended up having to remove his video. He is not new to putting out a video where he is very biased. And we continue with him saying, even the thumbnails implying Deme never posted she cheered me being cheated on. Also, you conventionally painted the drama as if Deme had never said, didn't you get cheated on LMAO as the main reason everything happened. You couldn't even get the story about the cheating right. You said fiance of 10 years. It was my best friend of 10 years. You definitely got most of your notes about me from misinformation. You were making sure at every turn to make me look as bad as possible with bias to people, to give people the impression I'm a borderline criminal and a PDF. Effing disgusting. People down here are saying Mujin got mogged in Sykkuno hard, and that was the last time that he actually got destroyed by the community with the way that he was doing the whole Sykkuno drama, the big Sykkuno drama that did happen a while back. He very much missed that one really hard, and Sykkuno didn't even have to lift a finger. Mujin self-destructed with his own BS. His reputation and views never recovered. He painted you in a times 10 better light than you deserve, and you're still complaining. That's what people are saying about Chibi Reviews. Of course, people are always going to have criticisms. And it says, Mujin is an effing R. This ADHD French C crashed out on powder. And that was the whole situation on the Saikuno situation back then. People still aren't going to let him forget that, because that was a really dumb take. And, you know, it was a garbage take that a lot of people saw as garbage take. Even though it's not 100% accurate, Grok does a better job of summarizing Deme chibi drama than Mujin. I didn't think he touched this, to be honest, because of it being Deme, because he ignored the bow stuff, even though it was a perfect scoop for him to S on someone as he does. But surprise, he comes in as it dies down to reignite the flames. And continuing on here, with people actually criticizing him directly here. Objective look, trying to play both sides in such a blatant smear campaign is wild to me. Little late to the party, bro. What happened to this dude who covered first? Keck, you literally posted false information and a fake tweet. You may have edited it, but 200k people saw it and now think I'm a PDF from false allegations. What false tweet is it? It is that false tweet that I'm not going to put out again, but that Deme made out to be a real tweet in one of her criticisms of Chibi reviews that said that he was happy to see lollies at Walmart. Lollies being a body type, but lollies in this case meaning underage children, and that like small children, and that is the implication here of you know, making him out to be a PDF. And that was a fake tweet that was circulating. That was never true. The real tweet was him being happy that there was a baby kangaroo in a Walmart, which someone had a baby kangaroo there just walking around with it in a Walmart. That was the original tweet, but it was made out to be, you know, about little kids and then making him look real bad. Blatant defamation, you're spreading harm to harm me. And it says, I'm honestly shocked you even make videos like this, since you are very clearly biased and don't actually fact check anything. Did you ever even apologize for your past videos providing misinformation? Any accountability? Oh, right, hard pass. Deme hates NSW posts. Deme reposts NSW posts. Jiru says it's a hypocrite. Deme, oh, why you got seed? Lol, that's the drama. Continuing on here, we also have other people criticizing it, like, again, 20 people saw the fake information Mujin posted and are now calling me a PDF over it. He purposely spread fake information to ruin my career and labeled me a criminal, insane how many lies is spread about me. And that was in response to a response that Trigger Point put out, is delete your effing channel, clown. And it says he really is the reason everyone hates drama tubers. And over here, edit 2 for the lolly here. What are you scared of? A little 4-letter word. It figures that a huge piece of S would fluff up another huge piece of S, all while willfully lying. If he had any humility, he'd pull the video, retract it, and then vanish into obscurity. And there's a big difference between looking underage and being underage. By the way, censoring lolly, really? It says for lolly, said it represents underage characters. Technically, the definition is underage looking characters. Not even that, honestly. Lolly originally, well, I mean, lolly in the West does mean that, but lolly originally in Japan meant it is a body type, a petite body type. What clown ass R Mujin is, I already blocked his channel since he started going full R. And then you go and continue to have this again. Did such little research, and that's the one that I called out before. It says, I'm not surprised he does zero research. The hell, what did I miss? Go through my main post, but Mujin did a hit piece on me with fake information he's spreading. That's exactly what it seems like. Absolutely seems like he did another hit piece on somebody, another one where he is not getting his information correctly. His take was so bad, even Nyara disagreed with him. Mujin says a calculated manufactured guy. His whole shtick is the aw shucks soft guy, ironically same type as Saikuno. He'll always pick the side or position that gives him the most net benefit, picking the largest group to handle with kid gloves in the center situation. Mujin should have stuck to making Genshin videos, meme videos, because good God, his investigations are brain dead at best and downright are at worst. Continuing on here, and here, haven't watched this video and don't plan on it. If anyone's expecting Mujin to be fair, I have a bridge to sell ya. Literally, it's one job as a reporter of anything. You just get your effing facts straight, and he couldn't even do that. This feels more malicious than anything else. And continuing here, Emerald Apple says Mujin makes a video about the Deme situation and ends up posting misinformation, misinterpreting the context of the drama. I really think he needs to stop making drama videos at this point if he can't even bother getting basic fact-checking. Video heavily focuses on Chibi's victim narrative while giving quote-unquote victim negative, while giving less weight to how Deme repeatedly escalated the drama. Drama started when Deme's unhinged personal attack against Chibi while claiming to be a supporter of mental health, men's mental health. Hypocrisy was a key trigger. Video was overly fixated on the railed stream, getting railed on stream video, VOD, and makes it seem like that was the main trigger for the drama, which it wasn't. That was just brought up because of the fact she started the drama. Instead of her personal attacks on Chibi, the VOD was separate meme pile on that wasn't central to the actual drama ever, or the drama war. The video was initially had the fake tweet up. It doesn't call out Deme for including such a fake tweet in her post attacking Chibi, which is her trying to slander him. On top of that, he also misframes the definition of lolly and trying to make Chibi into a criminal. Mujin also reads Deme's line, had no idea Chibi reviews tried to take his own life without strong pushback. The cheating plus mental crisis attempt and the unaliving attempt was a major public story in 2026 with millions of views on X and various creators, multiple Reddit threads, videos, etc., treating the I had no idea as a plausible excuse, with 4 months later, while knowing about the cheating drama is laughable. He also included my post about her BPD, some info, but doesn't connect that info to her overall drama, to the overall drama, and reacted personal attacks, victim reversal, and difficulty with accountability, going hands off with I can't keep track. You'd think he'd learn after the last debacle with Saikuno is a predator video, which he had to take down because it was full on misinformation. Again, going for personal attacks instead of, actually getting information right, what people are saying. Is it as bad as that one? Not really, but it still shows that he didn't do his due diligence on this one. I get the creator drama is messy with a lot of false context and information flying around, but Mujin really needs to do a better job at this. Even now, so many people don't trust him after unhinged attacks on Powder and past video issues. I also feel that one tweet Straub is saying being fake was also very common knowledge days ago. I generally don't understand how you can make mistakes like that even when covering stuff in these style videos. So he didn't do homework enough, just bias. And JC, Deme defenders think it was an attack on Deme and defended Chibi, and Chibi defenders think it was the opposite. Everyone should just start realizing how ridiculous this is and move on to something else already. Let's take a look at the quotes. Some things here. You're worse than her, right? She's a stupid bee, but you're just pathetic. The unreliable narrator is at it again. Another video made with nothing but bad faith and virtue signaling. I was always trying to paint Chibi as a villain and Deme as a poor victim. Another example of Mujin's dishonesty. Objective look and lies. It took Mujin an hour to do what Tectone did in less than 5 minutes. This complicated situation, it's really not. It's incredibly simple. Deme made a post about NSFW art. Chibi Reviews responded. Deme then took that low intensity response and escalated it. Everything after is a result of her initial escalation. Yes, it absolutely is. Objective is a massive air quotes, several asterisks next to it, like 20 footnotes. Just finished this video. Basically, Chibi bad, Deme sweet, beautiful angel. Here's my hot take. They both suck, and Mujin videos have been trashed for a while now. Look at that Saikuno mess. Again, here, time to get effing blocked because I'm going to put my foot down. Mujin's entire thing is ongoing. It's not done yet. You can't call yourself a reporter if you pick a side and make a decision before something has resolved itself. You already made a complete fool of yourself once this year, and now you're going to do it again. If you're a journalist, remain unbiased, get facts from all the sides, and wait until the drama ends entirely before reporting. You're not a drama tuber. That's something you made clear back when your videos were actually decent. I used to like you, Mujin, but you're truly fallen. Join Deme at the bottom of the grave, I guess. And that is one of the many, many, many criticisms that people are putting out there. I think in this case, very much warranted for the misinformation that was put out there. The fact that people are still going and acting like Chibi is the only bad guy here. And Deme is a sweetheart and, only wanted to put boundaries. Yes, at the beginning she did, but then she went and overreacted to a clear criticism. It was just a criticism. She overreacted like someone told her that she was, the world, that she was trying to end the world or whatever. And it was, way overreaction on her part, going with a very low blow against the person who was criticizing her. And that was the big issue here. That's the big issue that everyone had. It wasn't that, she was trying to put boundaries, trying to set things up to make sure that she had those boundaries set up. It wasn't anything like that. It was more the fact that she was making it much worse, making it into like a high school fight type of thing. It was much worse than it needed to be. And that was the big concern there. And he, of course, in this case, is going to get, reamed, and he has gotten reamed, rightfully so, for pushing misinformation first to 200,000 people who had watched it and then correcting it. Luckily, he corrected it, but by that time, 200,000 people saw the tweet and thought it was real. That's big problems when it comes to anything that you do. I've made mistakes before. I am not innocent in anything, but I at least was one of the people who said, hey, this is a fake tweet. The real tweet is this one, and I got that information correct. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe, subscribe. She is celebrating something big, which is Alicja Da Lontano is the VTuber that we're talking about right now. She has a big announcement. She used to be a part of Globy, but now is independent, as Globy did go defunct. And we have this here. Through all of her hard work, she has been able to get to 56k subscribers. Thank you for 56k subs on YouTube, and we hit it before a B-Day. That's amazing. She absolutely deserves it. She is an amazing and sweet person. I know there are other people who grow, who are big, who maybe aren't so sweet, and maybe have a lot of, have been evil to other people. But she's one of those people that is growing to this size through her hard work, and just through trying to create the best and most entertaining content for others. She does her own, I believe she's done her own art, she's done her own things like that. She's learned herself how to, self-taught on how to do rigging as well. It says, let's go, proud of you, party time, cheers to 56k, congratulations, Alicia. A lot of people giving congratulations. It is amazing, and I'm so very glad to be able to announce this to you guys. She used to be a part of vtuber, and now she's independent, but she's still growing and getting new opportunities. As we're talking about Mercy Modiste, who is a Canadian female VTuber, who, as I mentioned, used to be part of vtuber. And today we're talking about her and Moe Brew. Flavor first, creator focus, your Oshi's favorite tea company, which is right here. Stoked to announce I am now a new affiliate of Moe Brew GG. Use code MERCY to get 10% off of your order when you order any tea that seems yummy. I drink tea every day. All day, every stream, Moe Brew. So there we go. There you go. Code MERCY for that. This is big for anybody to get any kind of assistance, help, collab, whatever you want to call it. Get any of that. It is huge overall, because what this means is that they are being, in many cases, they are being recognized by this agency, allowing them to collaborate with them. I hope that she gets many more opportunities like this, and it keeps going well for her, even after vtuber has shut down. She has a big announcement for everybody who is waiting for, what was next for Omaru Polka. One of the things we have here, of course, Omaru Polka is a Japanese VTuber with Hololive, Hololive's 5th generation, with Yuki Hanalami, Momo Suzunene, Shishiro Botan, and Mano Alo. Mano Alo graduated in 2022, I believe, so they weren't able to have her there. But what we have is through Twitter, we have this, an announcement, new outfit reveal, June 20th, which is going to be on the weekend. I believe it's on Saturday. I'm going to reveal the outfit. This time it's insanely cute or maybe super cool. Plus, I'm calling for predictions now. Here's a big outfit reveal here. And this is where you can do your outfit predictions. And she wants to see all those and wants to announce it on stream. A lot of people here are going to be taking a look, and so far nothing yet, because this was at the time of recording, this was about barely an hour old. There are probably going to be a lot of people actually doing this, but we are going to be taking a look and see over the weekend what happens with this person on the street, like just a person, and they start talking and we're like blah blah blah, we liked each other, etc etc. That'd be fine. If I knew it was a gender swap version of me, that would be self-cessed, and I probably wouldn't do it. I'm like 99.99%. There's always that 0.01% of the horny side being like, fuck it. It's a hole. Every hole is a goal. Every hole is a goal. Salvi said it here. Every hole is a goal. But I think just logically, there would be a kind of a weird psychological thing that would stop me from doing it. No matter how long it's been since I last did it, I don't think, no. I think I'd just be like, you know what? Cool. Have fun. Just don't tell me if you've done it with anyone else. But I probably won't be doing it if I know you're me. But as a woman in my case, yeah, no. That's a no for me, dog. For now. That 0.01% horny side, who knows? That is the crazy side that I do not like to delve into. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.